The gentle hum of the yacht's engine blended with the rhythm of the waves as Ocean Spirit sailed into the endless blue. The sun cast golden sparkles over the water, and the salty breeze carried the scent of adventure. Inside the yacht's cozy cabin, 10-year-old Mia was sketching a sea turtle from a photo taken by her mother, Clara. Her brother Leo leaned against the railing, adjusting his drone camera to capture the ocean's surface. Their father, Alex, studied the navigation charts, plotting the next dive site. "Time to see what's waiting below," Clara called out, stepping onto the deck. She held a waterproof tablet loaded with research data. The family's mission was clear: explore the ocean's twilight zone to study its secrets and raise awareness about marine conservation. Mia's eyes lit up. "Are we tagging turtles today?" "Not today," Alex replied with a grin. "First, we'll take sediment samples from the seagrass beds." "Seagrass is boring," Leo muttered, but Clara smiled. "Not at all. Seagrass traps carbon dioxide and helps slow climate change. It's a superhero of the ocean." Mia giggled. Seagrass to the rescue. The Ocean Spirit glided toward a shallow bay, where Clara pointed out patches of emerald green seagrass waving gently beneath the surface. Leo launched his drone, its buzzing adding to the chorus of sounds on deck, while Alex and Clara prepared the coring device to collect samples. "Remember, we're not just scientists," Alex said. "We're storytellers too. The world needs to hear these stories." Mia grabbed her sketchpad. "I'll draw everything," she declared. As the sun dipped lower, painting the horizon in shades of orange and pink, the family worked side by side. Above them, seabirds circled curiously, and below, the underwater world stirred with life. It was another day in their extraordinary floating home, a day of discovery and hope. "Let's see what tomorrow brings," Clara said, smiling at her family. The morning sun rose over the sparkling sea, casting a warm glow on Ocean Spirit. It was another busy day for the Delaunay family. Clara checked the weather forecast on her tablet. "Clear skies now, but there's a chance of storms later. Let's make the most of the morning." Leo, armed with a GoPro strapped to his head, prepared to dive with Alex. "We're tagging sharks today, right?" he asked, trying to sound brave. "Not just tagging," Alex replied, smiling. "You'll help take samples too, measurements, blood, and tissue. It's all part of understanding their health." Mia frowned. "I wish I could dive too." "You're our artist and record keeper," Clara reminded her. "That's just as important." At the dive site, the water turned a deep blue, revealing a breathtaking underwater world. Coral reefs teemed with colorful fish, and shadows of larger creatures moved in the distance. Alex and Leo worked together to place bait in a special frame to attract sharks. Soon, a sleek Caribbean reef shark approached. "Stay calm, Leo," Alex instructed, his voice steady through their underwater communication system. "Watch how I tag it." Leo held his breath as Alex expertly inserted a small tag into the shark's dorsal fin. The creature swam away, seemingly unbothered. When it was Leo's turn, his hands trembled slightly. A smaller shark appeared, curious but cautious. With Alex's guidance, Leo successfully tagged it. "I did it," he exclaimed once back on the yacht, grinning from ear to ear. Later, the family moved to a shallow bay to tag sea turtles. Armando, a conservation expert joining them, demonstrated how to safely handle the gentle creatures. "We need to attach satellite tags to track their movements," he explained. Mia sat on the deck, sketching a turtle they had just tagged. "This one looks like she's smiling," she said, showing her drawing to Armando. "That's a green turtle," he said. "Her journey across the ocean will teach us a lot." As the day went on, dark clouds gathered on the horizon. The wind picked up, and the once calm sea turned choppy. "We need to secure everything," Clara said, her voice firm. "A storm is coming." The family worked quickly, tying down equipment and closing hatches. Waves crashed against the hull, and the yacht rocked violently. Mia clung to Clara as the wind howled around them. "Stay below deck," Alex shouted, steering the yacht toward calmer waters. For hours the storm raged. Mia and Leo huddled together, clutching their mother's hand. When the storm finally passed, the ocean was eerily quiet. The family emerged to find the deck soaked but intact. "Storms test sailors," Alex said, looking at his children. "And you passed with flying colors." Leo nodded, glancing at the camera in his hand. "We still have all our footage." "And I didn't lose my drawings," Mia added, smiling. As the sun broke through the clouds, Ocean Spirit sailed on, carrying the Delaunay family and their dreams of discovery. The turquoise waters sparkled as Ocean Spirit approached a remote island. A small dock came into view, where a group of locals and scientists waved in welcome. "This is Isla Verde," Clara explained to Mia and Leo. "The people here have protected these waters for generations. We're here to learn from them." Once ashore, the Delaunay family was greeted by Dr. Elena Morales, a marine biologist leading a local conservation team. "Welcome! The islanders are excited to show you their marine sanctuary." That afternoon, Mia and Clara joined a group of women weaving fishing nets from biodegradable fibers. "This technique has been passed down for hundreds of years," one woman explained. "We believe the ocean is our mother, so we take care of her." Mia listened, fascinated. "Does this help the turtles and sharks?" "It helps everything," the woman replied with a smile. Nearby, Leo was learning from a young man named Matteo, who carried a waterproof camera. "You like photography?" Matteo asked. "Yeah, but I mostly film," Leo admitted. Matteo grinned. "Let's go. I'll show you something amazing." They waded into the shallows, where Leo spotted schools of colorful fish darting through coral. Matteo taught him how to adjust the camera to capture the vibrant underwater world. Leo couldn't stop clicking. That evening, everyone gathered for a meal under the stars. The islanders shared their stories about how they saved their reefs from overfishing and pollution. Mia sketched a large mural of their efforts, which delighted the children. Elena showed the Delaunays a map marked with turtle nesting sites. "Your tracking data will help us protect these beaches," she said. "We're all part of the same ocean," Clara said. "Sharing knowledge makes us stronger." The water around Ocean Spirit darkened as the sun dipped below the horizon. The family had reached the edge of the twilight zone, the mysterious part of the ocean where sunlight barely penetrates. This was the Delaunays' most anticipated stop, a chance to explore one of the least understood regions of the planet. Clara adjusted her diving equipment, while Alex prepared the underwater cameras. "This zone is full of surprises," Clara said. "Keep your eyes open for anything unusual." Leo's drone whirred above the water, capturing images of the vast blue expanse. Meanwhile, Clara and Alex descended into the depths, their dive lights illuminating schools of shimmering fish. Mia stayed on deck, monitoring the live feed on a screen. She gasped when she saw a jellyfish with long, glowing tendrils drift past. "It's beautiful," she exclaimed. Suddenly, the screen flickered. A faint, greenish-blue light appeared in the distance. At first, it seemed like a reflection from their lights, but it grew stronger and began to pulse rhythmically. Underwater, Clara and Alex froze as the glow surrounded them. Tiny creatures, plankton, were lighting up in waves, creating a magical dance of light. "Bioluminescence," Clara whispered through her radio. "It's a massive bloom." Above, Mia and Leo stared in awe. "It looks like the stars came down to the ocean," Mia said softly. Clara and Alex began recording every detail. The light show wasn't random. It moved in coordinated patterns, as if the creatures were responding to one another. "This might be a form of communication," Alex speculated. Back on the yacht, the family reviewed the footage. "This could be a new behavior," Clara said, excitement in her voice. "We've seen bioluminescence before, but not like this." Mia started sketching the glowing waves, while Leo uploaded the video to share with their network of researchers. "This will inspire people," he said. "It's like the ocean is alive." That night, as the family sat under the stars, the glow from the water still faintly visible, Alex spoke. "The ocean holds so many secrets. Discoveries like this remind us why it's worth protecting." Mia nodded. "If we don't take care of it, we might lose all this magic." As the waves gently rocked Ocean Spirit, the Delaunays felt a renewed sense of purpose. They were not just exploring, they were uncovering hope. The Delaunay family docked Ocean Spirit at a bustling marina, the air filled with the salty breeze and the chatter of curious onlookers. After months at sea, it was time to share their discoveries with the world. "We have so much to tell," Clara said, holding a hard drive containing hours of footage. "The bioluminescence, the tagged turtles, the sharks, it's all here." Their first stop was a nearby university, where they presented their findings to a packed lecture hall. Alex began with a video of the glowing plankton they'd discovered in the twilight zone. Gasps filled the room as the audience watched the mesmerizing display. "Bioluminescence is more than just beauty," Alex explained. "It's a signal, a language we're only beginning to understand, and it reminds us how much there is left to protect." Mia and Leo each had a chance to speak. Mia showed her drawings of turtles and sharks, explaining the role of seagrass in their survival. "Seagrass is like a superhero," she said, holding up a vibrant sketch. "It traps carbon and helps fight climate change." Leo's segment focused on his underwater photography. He displayed images of coral reefs and marine life, his voice steady with pride. "These photos are a call to action. We want people to see what's at stake." Later, the family collaborated with a media team to produce a documentary, The Ocean's Voice. Clara worked closely with editors to ensure the message was clear and inspiring. Leo's footage became the centerpiece of the film, and Mia's illustrations added a unique touch. When the documentary premiered online, it went viral within days. People from all over the world sent messages of support, sharing how the film moved them to take action. Inspired by their journey, Mia and Leo launched a youth initiative called Guardians of the Blue. Their mission was simple: teach kids how to protect the ocean. They organized beach cleanups, gave talks at schools, and created a social media campaign featuring Leo's photos and Mia's art. One day, while painting a mural of the Twilight Zone at a community center, Mia said to Leo, "Do you think what we're doing really matters?" Leo smiled. "Of course it does. Every small action adds up, just like every drop of water makes the ocean." As the family prepared for their next expedition, Alex looked at his children with pride. "You've shown the world that anyone, no matter their age, can make a difference." The Ocean Spirit set sail again, carrying the Delaunays toward new adventures and new discoveries. Their story was far from over, and the ocean still had countless secrets to share.